Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Susan Kramer. I am showing you cards from my Full of Life class. Let's make sure I'm live. Okay, good. Looks good. A little bit of shadow here because it's dark outside. So this is actually the last card I'm recording, and this is our Easel card. But it could also just be a Z-fold card. If you want, well, I can show you, I'll show you the difference in a minute. Okay, so I always learn things about my cards when I photograph them, and I'm not sure I like the green stars. I did coordinate the shaded spruce with the layer and the stars and the card base, but I thought it would look better with white. So I'm giving you both. So our card base is 4 1/4 by 11. I've scored it at 2 and 5 1/2. So a Z-fold or an Easel card is just a top fold card. And then this one, if you're going to do an Easel card, you would fold it down. If you're going to do a Z-fold card, you could do it back. And it'll be a Z. It'll be a Z-fold this way, or the Easel will stand up this way. The way you cut your DSP is going to be the same. Again, the hardest part is going to be for you to decide what color you want your DSP to be. I thought the pink was kind of fun. This is pretty in pink. It's returning. I really like the pink and the purples, so I'm going to concentrate on that. So I'm going to cut this to 4 inches wide. And 5 1/4. That's just your standard card layer. And then I have this extra piece down here. Right? Yep, so that would be 6. So this is 3/4 of an inch. I didn't cut it the same way when I made this card. You can see that I cut this piece off the top instead of cutting it off the bottom, so it doesn't coordinate. This card is going to be much prettier. Okay, and then I've included 2 white layers for you. I just thought it added a lot. And these white pieces are the same. They are 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And just so that you didn't have 2 pieces where they were 1/8 of an inch difference, I cut them the same. So you're going to have just a tiny 1/16 of an inch border on there, and then this piece will go on the inside. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, that would be pretty too. Looks like pink and purple clouds to me, or cotton candy, doesn't it? And you know I like my white glue. So just a tiny narrow border. Let's move that out of the way so you can see. Very, very narrow. It's a 1/8 of an inch difference, so that's a 1/16 of an inch border. Okay. When you're adhering this to your front, you only want to adhere to this piece. So this is where you need to decide. If it's going to be an Easel, you would adhere it here, like this, so it would stand up, like that. If you're going to do a Z-fold, I would center it here and fold this back. And then it would open this way. It would open this way. I really like the Easel card. I don't do them very often, and it's kind of fun. If that's going to match. Okay, so either way, you're only going to put adhesive on this flat. Otherwise, you're going to seal your card closed, and you won't get either the Z-fold or the Easel effect. So you can put quite a bit on here. This is going to get moved a lot. All right, making sure that I'm going to put, no, it's going to go this way. So I'm putting this on this corner. Again, it's only a 1/16 of an inch all the way around, and look at that. I'm holding it here while I rub it here or burnish it. All right, let's do the inside. Again, if I want, I can stamp on here first. I do have a stamp. Do I have ink? I do have ink. Where'd Happy Birthday go? Happy Birthday. It's a very nice stamp set. I love the large friend. Yeah, we'll use this. Does it coordinate? It does. Blueberry bushel. So I'm going to stamp before I adhere. Stamp right there. Oh, sorry. I think I was off camera. Oh, no, I wasn't. I have a delay on my video. Alright, so we're going to adhere this on the inside of the card. Put a heart and say a prayer for the recipient, right? Alright. Again, it's only a 1/16 of an 1/8 of an inch difference, so it's a 1/16 of an inch border. And then this piece, I'm going to put some dimensionals on so that it'll hold up my easel. And I want to make sure I put it the right way. So that doesn't coordinate. I think it goes this way. Oh, that is fabulous. And it goes right down here. And it's... Oh, I forgot the liners. Oh, I'm in a hurry, huh? Slow down. Enjoy the process. So this is actually a 1/16, an 1/8 of an inch smaller, but that's okay. So it doesn't quite match the white, but... And there's our easel card. Let's decorate the front. So I did die cut a pretty in pink shadow, and then a white celebrate. And I got smart. I already got this started. So there is a liner on here. And when you pull that liner off, it should take out the centers of those E's and the B and the L and the A. So those center pieces did come off with my liner. Just take your time. So what I'm a left-handed, you might be right-handed and start with the C. For whatever reason, I always start on the right. And just take your time, line up one letter at a time. And just fit it on. And just be gentle because it'll tear. It's just paper. And it should line up exactly like that. Again, I'm a lefty, so I hold it in my left hand and go right to left. If it's easier for you to go the other way, hold it in this hand and then adhere from left to right. That's fine. And then I don't know if you can see, when I die cut the white, there are release holes in the die that I can use my take your pick tool to poke through to get that very thin die cut piece out. And you can kind of see that the release holes are shown in there. So I use my bone folder and just even that out. And it's burnishing it too, but there we go. And this is wide enough on the back that I can use dimensionals. I'll bring our card back. And we'll put 3. But before I adhere this, let's decide if we want, and I think I'll be alright. Well, no. I was going to say I might be alright to not put any dimensionals on the C, but I think I will show you, and you've probably seen me do this. I actually cut dimensionals, even the mini ones. Isn't that funny? They're tiny to begin with, and then I'm going to use half a dimensional on the C, right there. And then I think the first time I die cut the stars, I thought they were going to be individual stars. And then I definitely want to use an adhesive sheet. But when I die cut them and they came out as one piece, like, that's okay. We'll use glue dots. We'll just put one on the big star. See, my homemade glue dots are very sticky. We'll just put it on these 2 stars. Oh, wrong side. So before I adhere this, I'll show you what it would look like if you decide to do a Z-fold card instead of a easel card. Oh, stop. There we go. So if I were doing a Z-fold card, I would put it this way. And then my card would open like this. That's cute too. But I'm doing an easel card, so I'm going to put it up here. Make sure I got all those off. That one I did not. Those I did. Those liners just sometimes don't want to come off. And I really like the starburst, so I'm going to leave that. Oh, I meant to put on ribbon. Is it too late? Let's see. Maybe just a knot. Then adhere that with a glue dot. I could tuck it underneath. No, I don't think so. This fold ties very nicely, so I think I'll do that. And then we'll adhere it with a glue dot. And then I'll just have to hand deliver this card. So I make 2 bunny ears, and then I tie an overhand knot with the loops. Let's try again. Oh no, it worked. It worked. And then I just fuss around with it. I want it smaller. There we go. Trim those. Get my glue dots back. In this case, I'm going to use a few of my glue dots. Probably the biggest one. And then a couple of these. Put it right there. And then I've got my stars. One there. And there's our easel card. So what do you think? Pretty fun. I did use the same pattern because I really like the starburst in it coming down. So if you plan ahead, you can get that look too. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Happy stamping. Reach out to me if you have questions or trouble with this, and hopefully this video and the written directions will help you make beautiful cards. Thanks again for taking the class. I do appreciate it. Bye.